incident with Isabel. She was besieged in a castle in Kilkenny when her husband had to go back to England, and she very successfully held off the besiegers while fell and the men inside, and he brought back her allies and they lifted the siege, and afterwards it's described she took hostages from all the men involved.
Well, fairness, yeah, look at it. I mean, yeah. And you have to remember there was an outer courtyard to the castle that's underneath the park, so they can get a better view. Exactly. And it just gives you an impression of the kind of wealth that he had access to. This is a relationship like over Flemish speaking, Dutch speaking people, and they had their own town over on the other side of the castle. Okay, so you're dealing with a defensive structure. This is where the lads defended the castle. This circular room is surrounded by. Get someone coming up to the gate, right? Then the action starts. And when something happens, something really happens. Exactly.
You fought a lot. I mean, if you wanted to see action, you could come to Ireland. You know, you would have people.
The site was then seized by William Marshall as part of his inheritance when he married the daughter of Strongbow.
When we look at his castles at Kilkenny and his rebuilding of places like Dunamace, you can see that Marshall is bringing in the newest ideas in castle design.
Overlooking the surrounding landscape, Dunamace, the huge structure included a great hall on the top of the peak, protected on three sides. By side was protected by a double layer of defensive walls, each with its own barbican or fortified gateway, both with their own murder holes and other clever tricks.
Managed by a stroke of luck to get through the outer bailey, across that ditch and the drawbridge, under the murder hole, past the 2 levels of arch.